walk through the application, test application, the calorie calculator. Um, I've already installed it, freshly cloned it from the repository. The setup and installation instructions are documented in the README files for both API and client-side application. So I'm going to do a quick show of the functionality. So first of all, when initiated, there are no users, so we're going to create a user, admin user. So there is a script for creating an admin user and generating an access token for them, or if there are already admin users, it will just generate the access token for them. So this is documented in the README file. So I'm gonna run it, and this is the admin token. The API also introduces in development mode the Swagger documentation for the API routes. So this is not complete, I haven't finished it yet, but the most essential ones are working, so we're going to use them to first create a user. I need to authorize first. I'm going to paste the token here. So try it out. This sounds good. Okay, we now have the user. So I'm going to copy the access token and back to the application. Now we can sign in, and this is the dashboard for user. So first of all, we can invite other users. For example, I can invite John Doe. And we'll generate a token on the fly. And then we can create an entry. For that, we first need to add some mules back to Swagger. I'm gonna create this with limit 1, let's say. And also I'm going to change the name to dinner, and let's say 2 for the limit. Execute. Nice. Now back to here. Just quickly refresh it. Okay, we now have the meals. So I'm gonna say that the user had a banana for breakfast, and it was 100 calories. So it was today. Save, and here we are. So how the list works, it will show till the earliest, either earliest entry by the user, or it will load week by week. So let's say if I create another one, breakfast, another banana, another 100 calories, and let's say they had it on the 10th of May in the morning at 9 AM. It will now show the current week. So current week starting with Sunday, and we can now load previous week. And since we had earlier entry, it will allow us to load until we reach to the last one, 10th of May. So that's it about the list, and we can also try to create another entry for breakfast. Again, 200 calories, and again today. remember that we have set the limit for this type of meal to 1. So here the system doesn't allow because we are exceeding the limit. Okay, but if I change to dinner, this looks okay, and it calculates the amount of calories against the limit, alarm limit set here. So if I try to create another one, let's say a really large meal for the dinner, and let's say it was 2000 calories in the night, and save it, and it became red, indicating that they exceeded the limit. So this is basically it for the user side. Now we can log out and use the admin access token to access the admin dashboard. Okay, now here we can see the entries by the days of different users and also name of the users. And we can also create here for different users. Let's say John Doe, I'll create another entry of large meal for dinner and another 1000 calories today, and we'll show it here. Admins can also change those. The type, the amount of calories, and even the date. Save, and again can load to the lowest entry. Admins have also access to delete entries. And another thing is the report page, which calculates the amount of average calories by all the users during the week, amount of entries, and the same for the previous week. So yeah, one more thing I forgot to show is I'm going to switch to user UI. So we can also update these limits per user. So for example, if I find the ID of the user, let me fetch the users first. And we need fake user, and just copy the ID, and here we can patch it, try it out. So parameter, and let's say okay, the limit is 3000 now. Let's execute it. Seems like it was okay, the code was okay. Now if I go back and try to refresh the page, so there's some issue with my browser, and now it's 3000, and yeah, that's how we update the limits per user. And that's basically it.